Hi guys, this is Jess. Hi Gemini, this is Jess with your first week of November general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. Geminis, if you guys are interested in seeing all of November and December, if you want a future prediction of the next 2 months, do check out the description box below. You'll find all the details there. You can also check out the description box below for the extended, for the love read. After this reading, we're going to do an extended reading for the love portion for couples out there. So if you're interested in looking at your person, do check out the description box below. You'll find all the questions that we go over. And at the end, I'm going to do on all signs. So if you're interested in that, again, look in the description box below for the extended love read. You guys have, some of you may have someone on your mind, and you're realizing just how much in love you really are with someone. I get proposals, so congratulations on this side of things for those of you Geminis who are going to be proposed to, or who's realizing that you love someone and you want to propose to her. It could just be a date, or it could be a literal spend your life with me, that type of thing. But I do feel like some of you are feeling pretty serious about a situation. You may finally have found something that you truly love, or again, like I said, you're coming up with ideas that could actually make you money. So write them down and notate your dreams, that sort of thing. Good money can come from these ideas at the moment, especially if you feel passionate about it. There may be, hopefully nobody's in jail, hopefully, but there may definitely be some of you getting phone calls, and I'm seeing this now. There may be some type of a trend, but I do see some of you getting phone calls, a text message, some messages coming to you or from you to someone. I get flirting. I also get apologies and trying to make things right, that sort of thing. It could be more than just you involved in this, you and the other person involved in this. So tread lightly if somebody reaches out to you, Gemini, out of the blue. It may just be just for a good time, that sort of thing. Nothing too heavy. I want to see what will come of it. I'm holding back a lot. So if somebody is coming your way, they will say that work is more of a focus, and they wouldn't be lying. Work would be a lot more of a focus than having to give to love at a time. So again, if somebody does reach out, just take it for what it is. It'll just be a moment in time. It looks like work is kind of slave driving you. You may feel like a bit of a rented mule, like you're just working too hard to make the money that you have. And some of you may be thinking about how can you work smarter and less hard. Some of you may feel like, yeah, I work a lot. This may be my heavy season. And also, it kind of keeps me where I'm at. It keeps you with the finances that you want or you need. But you may feel like the job is toxic or you're overworked. If you're looking for work, congratulations, first week of November, you could very well get an opportunity. This could also be temp work. So some of you cast your net wider. If you need a job, look at some temporary work because you just may get it. But I do get good feedback from your resume. As far as your business is concerned, you will see some money coming in this first week of November. Some of you may even be doing something out of the blue. Like you may just, this could be anything. You come up with anything, a call to action. You may decide to do anything in order to bring some new energy. I get new, fresh energy. You may be wanting to bring into your business, finding new innovative ways for you to kind of like get new business. For some of you, how can you bring back your clients if you've lost them? So you're coming up with new ways in order to do that. So that looks really good. Overall, some of you could be getting off the market. Like you found your husband, you found your wife. There may be some butterflies. Some of you could be headed toward a process. Like, no, you don't know what it took me to get here to this point of marrying this person. You could be on your way there. Some of you may look back and say, damn, I've gone through a lot, but here we are, and I really want this. You may still be a little confused is what I get here, but some of you may feel like you've met your person that you're going to be with for a very long time. Now let's look at love. Okay, so ladies, Gemini single ladies, you're coming up as someone who has cut a lot of people off and you're healing. and you may be healing, and the best way to do it is to kind of cut people off. You may be telling people just that I'm still healing. I'm single. I just broke up with someone. Like, you're being very honest. You may not communicate at first and telling anyone anything, and then come back and tell them everything. It's that type of thing. So some of you are being very transparent, or you may just feel like the best thing for you to do right now is to cut people off and heal. Your ex still loves you, still wants this. They may feel like you've already moved on and you're with somebody else, and it's like, oh, they have you married and moved on for real. But this is for Gemini single ladies. So you have someone who still wish that they was in that position because they still want you. They still wish that they could be that person loving you, committed to you, being with you. Now, if you're single, this first week of November, that's who I'm talking to, Gemini single ladies. You may be running into people who can't be trusted. So ladies, take a beat, take a minute, because you may be finding out a lot of things about this person once you kind of take a minute here. This person could be involved. There may be many others. This person may even have, they may be very open in their sexual orientation. So just take your time, because there's a lot about this person you don't know. It could also be you running away from love, ladies. This person, whoever this new person is coming into your life this first week. For those of you who's getting to know someone, he may pull your coat and he may show you that you're not ready for love the way that you think that you are. Overall, I do feel like some of you some of you ladies are headed toward a big change in life. That may be school. That could be like you're moving. You're making a huge overhaul within the next 6 months up to a year. So that's kind of where you are. You may feel like there's so much going on in your life you really can't see about love. It's like whatever, it's that type of thing. Or you may find yourself getting really busy with your own business, that sort of thing. Here, more busy, like busyness can take you away from love is what it looks like to me, Gemini single ladies. How are you showing up in love, Gemini single men in love? Like you're really interested, and then you can cut someone off. So you may run hot and cold. You may be playing a lot of mind games. You are many steps ahead of people that you talk to. So they may be misconstruing you. They may think that you're immature, that you're not very knowledgeable, and they couldn't be far from the truth. That is not who you are at all. So I guess you're showing half of yourself to people, put it that way. You're holding back a lot, men. How does the ex feel about you? Still obsessed. Some of you may have a Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries woman, or a Capricorn with fire in their chart. But I do see someone that's still obsessed over you, can't get over you, can't let you go. They're not doing anything about it. They may have been a bitch, but they do still miss you and want you. You also may have somebody else that it's not over with, that may be trying to get back into your good graces as well. Will there be new love for you single men? Yeah, definitely. There may even be, like, for you Gemini single men, you could be seeing someone secretly behind the scenes. Shit, you could be dealing with someone that's already in a relationship. Some of you Gemini single men, the secret, whatever this is, a secret love affair, this could go somewhere. Let's see. Actually, some of you Gemini men are same-sex loving. So you like men, and you may be into wanting to bring in the opposite sex and try something like that. So some of you, be careful, be transparent with who you're dealing with, because I do see some of you may be into same-sex. I also see some of you may be saying that, yeah, you're wanting to kind of like, you're thinking about, maybe I could be faithful and commit to this person. Not to say that you guys can, I'm sure you can be, but you may be thinking about investing in this relationship. And then maybe within 6 months or so, you're like, no, I'm just going to kind of keep my options open and move on from this. So opportunity, yes. For some of you, you may want a relationship bad. And then after a few months, it's like, no, I kind of just want to stay free and do my own thing. That's what it looks like to me. Couples. Let's see what's going on with couples. Okay, Gemini. So how do you feel about your person? Some of you feel like some of you may feel like this relationship has become a lot of work, and then it's hard to kind of separate work life from home life. Some of you may work with your partner, so that makes it very difficult as well. Some of you would like to kind of have some fun, just go out and have fun and not think too hard about things. Here is what it looks like to me. The challenge is either loving your person. Some of you are starting to fall out of love, or you feel like they do not love you. How do you see your person? As someone who has way too much on their plate or takes on too much responsibility. Okay. Someone also who doesn't know what they want. Do you think they love you? Some of you may feel like your person is not necessarily, they could be to some extent void of love because it's more about their own needs and what they want. They could be void of, love in the context of just unconditionally loving someone. Okay. You may feel like your person is pissed or they're very controlling. So they like things to go their way at all times. They could be hiding behind work, school, other things than a relationship. Where do you want this to go, Gemini? You're not so sure. There could be a part of you that wants to disconnect from this. There could be a part of you that wants to walk away because you have been thinking about this for a while. This is not something that you've come to this conclusion emotionally overnight. You may have felt like, I've tried everything, Jess. I've thought about this. I've tried every way that you can try to work this relationship out. My hands are tied. I don't know what to do. So you're not necessarily knowing what to do when it comes to this relationship, but it seems like you're still open to make this work. Okay. You don't want to let it go. What's the one thing you wish that they knew about this relationship? That you got their back, and that they need to have yours, that you are going to match their energy and you're going to remain in control because you are confident within self. You know the love you have to give. You know who you are as a person. You know what you can bring to the table. I feel like for some of you, you may be preparing for whatever could come down the line. Whether there is a breakup and there's something to lose, you're preparing for that. Or you're preparing for what could happen. When there is an argument, it looks like, when there's an argument or discord, your mind may tend to go to a breakup, or they could throw up a breakup. It's usually a very black and white end all, all or nothing type of thing. Some of you, if there has been third parties, you may feel like you need your person to know that they are above the rest. You're kind of feeding people's egos and feeling like you're giving them what they need, but you hold them at a higher regard. You could also feel like you want to be held at a higher regard, and you may feel like that's where the discord and disconnect is coming from, because either someone's behavior could be too mean, too ruthless. Someone wants to win at every cost, and they don't take into consideration the things that they say and how they come across. And for some of you, this could be you realizing that as well. Okay. That you don't mean these things if it is you that's coming across in a way that is off-putting. Now, for a very small percentage of you, you may want to tell your person, and this is for some of you who may be in a third party relationship. You're not really together, but the feelings feel like you're really together. You may want them to know you can't expect a lot from me and you're in a relationship, because some of you are the third party and you've been patient, and this person kind of wants all of you, but they can't have all of you when they're not available. That's what I have for you, Geminis. If you're interested again in looking at your person and all things them and go over the questions as well as more, do check out the extended love reading down in the description box below. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Gemini.